Today I want to talk about cyclical living, how you can do it and how it can help you improve your life. So you might know the feeling of complete depletion, where you feel like you just have to keep going every day and there is no end, there's no stopping. In cyclical living, you sort of use nature's system. You look at nature, which has seasons and has this natural balance between outgoing and inwards, active and passive, manifesting, creating and resting. And as humans, we have gotten so stuck in that outward doing, active energy that so many of us are feeling depleted, and as a collective we are feeling depleted, and that is also reflected in how the earth is becoming depleted. And the cool thing about having a womb and being a bleeding human is that you have this in your body, in your belly, your little earth system that cycles through seasons with every menstrual cycle. To tune into this doesn't only help you balance your life, it also helps you expand your identity, because in all of these seasons there's different parts of your personality that might come out. So if you also feel like, I don't like the idea of being stuck in one box, being only one person, then this system is going to be incredible for you. And the final reason why it might be cool to check out this system is that it just naturally connects you with nature. So if you have been feeling this longing to connect with the wild, with the earth, then this system is perfect for you. So in this video, I'm going to explain exactly what it means to live cyclically and how you can start doing it straight away. First, what is most important to know is this concept of active versus passive, and how we need both. And this expectation that we've put on ourselves is based on this industrial model where humans were expected to show up the same every day, be efficient, be predictable. And this system is based on the male body's 24-hour cycle. So men reset every night and then they start a new cycle. For women, for people who bleed, this is the actual bleed where you reset. So every cycle where you have your menstruation, that is basically when you start over. And all that time in between, you are changing, you are opening, you're closing in the way that a man does throughout the day. Our society based the way we should be in the world on that male body. That's why so many women feel so confused in trying to fit into this corporate model or this industrial model, where they're like, wait, this feels so depleting to me. This doesn't feel like me or how I authentically feel right now. So where in this industrial model, the part of rest is sort of assigned to the evening and to the night. If you start living cyclically, you got 2 weeks or more that is basically your evening and your night. And this is such a beautiful, natural way to create balance in your life, because you naturally if you get in tune with this, you naturally feel inclined to sort of pull back, to feel, to reflect, to let go of things, to reconsider. And then in that other half, this more active half, you feel actually charged to go and do that and to create that thing and to show up and to speak with people. So it's this natural wave that starts to happen when you live cyclically. So there's an active half and a passive half. That's the sort of general design of cyclical living. So within that system, you got the 4 seasons, 2 that fit in the active half and 2 that fit in the passive half. The first season starts when you bleed. It's around your menstruation, and this is called your winter. This is the season where you do nothing, where you rest, and where you sort of recharge. This is your natural cue to let go of everything and have this simple self-connection. Then, after your bleed, you start feeling this natural increase of energy, and that is the start of your inner spring. That is when your body naturally wants to start doing things again. You feel this rise of excitement, maybe ideas, creativity, and that is when you want to start like making to-do lists or think about a next project. Then, around ovulation, is your summer. So that is the peak of energy. That's like the midday if you look at the 24-hour cycle. That's when you feel most able to do tasks, to show up, to manifest, to connect. That's because you're sort of supported by your hormones and your physical reproductive systems that want you to go out there and connect and show yourself, because it wants to get your egg wants to get fertilized. So everything in your body's like, go out there, meet people, and that's very cute. And you can do that, or you can use that energy in every other part of your life. For example, if you got a business and you want to do your big marketing plan, you do it then. Your big talk on Instagram or something. Or if you just want to create creatively just for yourself, then that is the time to do that. Or if you want to go out, go to a festival, that's the time to do that. If you like this video so far, then please give it a like and feel free to subscribe to my channel, where I'll be speaking more about female empowerment and self-healing and growth. After your summer, so after your ovulation, you start noticing this sort of natural pullback. You become more sensitive, you become more emotional, like your skin becomes thin. And this is often what people perceive of as PMS, when women suddenly become super touchy or super irritated, and that's because they're not respecting the fact that they are in inner autumn, where they just need more space and they need more time to feel and to reflect. So this is the time for you to meditate more, to journal more. It's also the time to listen to that truth, because there's actually truth in that. If you suddenly burst out, there's this bubbling desire to speak up, then use that. And this is not easy because we never actually learn to speak our truth. But that's the power of this season, that you can suddenly see so clearly, like, wait, this actually doesn't feel good at all, or wait, that's a boundary that's being crossed right now. And in that autumn season, you can use that, it's called your luteal phase, so the luteal energy, to sort of catapult you forward in your truth speaking. And then at the end of autumn, you let go again and you're back in winter. And then it starts all over again. So it's this beautiful, it's both a spiral and a wave, where you reset every time, and then you go up, and then you let it all go, and then you climb up. And it's just beautiful. It's just a beautiful way to explore yourself. So how can you actually start applying this to your life? The first thing that I would suggest you do is start charting, start tracking your cycle. So you start keeping a journal where every day you write down how you feel. And you start that journey day 1 when you're bleeding. So that's your winter. And then every day you write down how you're feeling, what your energy levels are, what emotions are coming up. And then after doing that for about 3 cycles, you'll start seeing that there's patterns. So use that to plan things. What's really important here is that you don't start adjusting your life according to your cycle, but that you use your cycle to amplify your life. So for example, I would not do things because I was like, I can't do this, I'm in winter, even though I actually felt energized. Or no, I cannot do this in summer because this is a classic winter thing. Even though I was feeling really tired and inward on a summer day. So just know that your unique, authentic experience always overrules the system. Always listen to that first. Okay, so that was it. I hope you feel clear now about what cyclical living entails and how you can start doing it. And I just want to close off by saying that this system will also help you to realize how sacred your menstruation is. Because we have learned from a young age that the bleed is gross, it's uncomfortable, it's annoying, it's a burden. But by living cyclically, you start really, really appreciating your bleed, and you start seeing that it's this sacred time for you to rest and connect with yourself. So you start really respecting your bleed. You start respecting your body in a way that you might not yet. So that's another reason to give this system a try. God, I'm so excited for you to try this. Let me know how it goes, and I'll see you in the next video.